Hi, Black Hills. How you doing? Welcome back to school. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right. Hey, we want to make a video real quick just to remind everybody of some things that are coming up and how we are going to start off this new year with New Year's resolutions and being ready to have just the best second half of the year as possible. Remember, now we have about a month left of this semester. So let's get to it. So remember that we do have our PAC principles and we want to reemphasize those this year. And remember that PAC stands for pride, academics, character, and kindness. And we want to have pride in our school. So what does pride mean? Pride means give your best effort and pick up after yourself and do those things that make you feel good about your school, about each other, and about being here and what you're doing with your life. Academics, on the academic side, we want to make sure that you're giving your best effort. I want to encourage everybody that if you aren't understanding something or need some extra help, contact the teacher and find out how to get that help. Work on getting your late work and things like that in, making up quizzes and tests. Remember, there is only about 4 weeks left, and then the grades go onto your transcripts and the credits apply. Character. So what does character mean? Character means, represent yourself in the best possible way. Do things that are positive, do things that shine a bright light on who you are and how you want to carry throughout your life. Like, don't cut in the lunch line and pick up after yourself again. Make sure that you are helping out other people and doing the best you can. Kindness. I think we all understand what kindness is, but we're not always following through with everybody every second of our lives. So kindness means treat other people with respect. You don't have to like everybody, but please treat everybody with respect and kindness. And you don't want don't go out of your way to make somebody else feel bad. Go out of your way to make somebody else feel good. That actually, when you do that, it makes you feel better, it makes them feel better, and then everything is awesome. So remember, we are back and we're really going to emphasize our PAC principles. And we've got some other things we want to talk to you about. And I'll be back at the end of the Zoom to say goodbye.
How we're going to support PAC principles based on your feedback. It sounds like we're still committed to wearing the mask. That's what we need to do. As positive cases continue to increase with the new variant, we really need to stick to our safety guidelines. And that's masking for all students and adults at all times inside the building, with the exception being if you're having breakfast or lunch, but that means you're seated somewhere while you're eating, not walking around with your mask down eating if you're inside the building. You can do that if you're outside only. No food and drink in the classroom, not allowed. So teachers, if you've been kind of allowing that, we're going to reel things back in. We really need to follow our safety guidelines at school. Mask must be worn over your nose, and mouth at all times in the classroom and hallways. And certainly not everybody has risen to that challenge yet. So if you're struggling to meet that requirement, we're going to have you visit us in the office for the remainder of the class period and call home, because we really need to figure out a way to support you. Thank you to everybody else who's managing your masks so teachers can focus on teaching and you can focus on learning instead of reminders and interruptions about masks. The other thing we are still working on is the bathroom and people feeling comfortable using the bathroom for those private personal needs. Not fun for anybody to need to go number 2 at school, right? So the last thing you want to do is walk into the bathroom and have people hanging out in there. We are hearing from you that you need help from us in making it a no hangout space. So if you need a mental health break, you need to use the health room, the counseling center, or the main office. The bathroom is not a hangout. So we're going to continue our bathroom walkthroughs to the best of our ability. If you're in the bathroom, either just hanging out or without a pass from your teacher during class time, you'll be escorted to the main office and we'll follow up from there. Also, reminder, building B is off limits during your lunchtime, including the bathroom. You got to use bathroom in the A building.
All right, as we continue to look at our resolutions for this new year, as we kind of revitalize some of the things we've been working on, a couple more things that need our focus. One is being the class on time. Remember, that is the expectation, because it's your best chance to do your best. And tardies are a challenge. They affect everybody's learning. They're interrupting the flow of what the teacher's trying to accomplish as they're trying to pay attention to, oh, were you absent or were you late? And then they're interrupting what they're doing, and it disrupts the class. So being on time is important. There's a couple things we're going to do about this. One is to recognize and reward people who are being to class on time. So look for no tardy parties and some other positive incentives for being to class on time. And the other thing is that if you are continuing to be tardy, despite all the warnings and efforts that we're doing to remind you of the expectation, there will be opportunities for you to make up missed time in lunch detention on Fridays. So you'll get a notice in your student email and a reminder note the day that you have that detention. And hopefully that reminder is, and that time that you make up will also remind you in the future to be to class on time. All right. The other piece of support that we are going to be offering starting on the Thursday, so a couple days from now, after school in the library on Tuesdays and Thursdays, starting this Thursday, till 3:30 p.m., there's going to be after school academic support, or ASAP. And the idea is that as you need support in specific classes, if you just need some extra time to get work done or to get help from somebody, that's a space and a place for you to go on Tuesdays and Thursdays after school till 3:30, starting this Thursday. Now, unfortunately, we don't have transportation at this time, so you need to make a plan for your own transportation. That's something we'll continue to work on, though. And if you're interested in providing tutoring for community service in our after-school academic support, then applications are in the main office. Thank you.
All right. So remember, everybody, we're in our final stretch to the end of the semester. And that means at the semester, those grades that you earned go into your transcript that goes on to, if you're going to go to college or trade school, anything like that. It is what we count and use for graduation. We want to make sure you get all 24 credits, meaning passing every class. And so you've got, basically about 3 weeks, and then you're studying for your finals or the final push for the end of the year. So make the best of that time. The things you've been putting off, it's time to not put them off anymore and go forward with those things. And I know that this video has kind of been like, well, we're going to do this and do that, and we want you to, but remember, this is our school. We can make it as great as we want to. And by our school, it's students, staff, everybody. And we need to all pitch in and push and pull in the same direction and make it the best place to be. And the more we are, following the pack principles and doing the things we need to do here, the more welcoming, the more encouraging, the better place it is to be. So I want to make sure that we're all working towards getting there and doing those things we need to do. And, we like being here. We care about you. That's why we're here. We're not here, for any other reasons other than you. If you're not here, we don't get to be here and do what we do. So we're here to help. If you need help, come find us, talk to us, make an appointment, whatever. That's what we do. We're here to help you. And so as we see you around the hall, say hi. Make sure you have a great rest of your semester and a great final 6 months of this school year. And we look forward to seeing you around. Thanks for coming back. We're going to have a great next 6 months. Love you guys. See you later. Have a great day. Thank you.